Hey, what's up everybody? My name is None Defense, the host of this YouTube channel, and this is a special video message that I am sending out to the task force, the dogs. The dogs, I want to thank you so much for being such a great host to me and my other accounts. It's now time to put all our cards on the table. With the exception of Lord Marshall, all the accounts that came over with me are controlled by myself and my wife. Lord Marshall is a friend of mine, but we do have access to his account, so for the sake of this coming over here to visit, we did bring him with us, but he was driven by my wife Angie. Say hello, Angie.
Hey everyone.
Alright, so why are we here? Guys, it's time to put my cards on the table. I don't want anybody to be upset or angry, but I am here specifically to recruit. I am from the team Still Unboomable. We'll pull them up, show you who we are. So this is Still Unboomable. It says, in short, we work together, we swap troops when needed, we read notes, we play as a team, we win and lose together. All of these players, oh, and that's my wife's main account, Boom Bitch Angie, and she's a boomer, like for real. But all of these other accounts, these are real people, like real people that are on our team and work with us, work within our system. And our team grew to the point that people wanted to join, but we didn't have room for them, so we ended up creating a second team, Less Unboomable, and this is a team where we send people, if they're out of town on vacation, whatever, we can send them over there and they'll be, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Guys, I don't want to ramble, but the point is, I looked at a lot of your attacks, a lot of you are pretty good, a lot of you have a good idea, and I am here to recruit at least some of you. You know, if nobody wants to come, that's cool. That's cool. What we do as a team is we coordinate. We use these YouTube videos. We use our Facebook page. We use private messaging. We use phone calls. We use whatever medium we have to use to coordinate our successful attacks. Going back to, let's compare your task forces. And I'm not saying like, oh, we're a better task force than you. So please don't get bent out of shape thinking that that's not what I'm saying, because I'm not. Just looking at success rate. Your operation success rate is 56% all time. Your operation success rate in the last 30 days is 52%. Well, let's compare that to Still Unboomable. Oh, and let's look at, and you started Foxtrot, you do Sour Grapes, that's your most started. So let's go back to Still Unboomable, pull those stats up. And I noticed that you guys have been at it for at least a few months longer, at least 100 or so some odd days. Our stats, as you can see, we are 82% success rate all time. We're 90% success rate in the past 30 days. And last operation we started was Bottleneck. Guys, we're pretty good. So I don't want to ramble on. Either you're going to be interested in being a part of what we do as a team, because what we demonstrated was just myself and Angie. That's true. But I assure you, the people on our team, these are the attacks that we taught them to run. So this is, all we're looking for now is about, I could make room for 10. If there were 10 dedicated people on this team, I have the ability to make room for you. So we're just going to leave some of those spots open, and if you're interested, then the invite is out there. If you're not interested, please, you don't need to cuss me out or yell at me or anything. Remember, I did your team a favor. We showed up, we got you some intel, we did a good attack for you. I'm going to just quickly show off the replay for the sake of the video of our attack. So we were set forth with the mission of beating the base complex. I specifically requested that our team be allowed to handle the most difficult base. We're not going to watch anything in real time, but you see a very simple drop. We just wanted to start opening things up front. So we went ahead and just got Blueberry there involved, and we threw a couple of bombs there back at this stuff. That helps out later. Okay, so that was Blueberry. Then we did Fancy Pants. Blueberry was driven by me. Fancy Pants was driven by Angie. She went Warriors. Goal was to get that shocker out. Okay. And boom, 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 boom. Shocker is down. Great job, Angie. Next attack. I'm just speeding through these. Usually once I start typing this out in chat, that's when people start kicking me and then I can't do my videos. So, you know, that's why we're going to go ahead and just cram it all in right now. So this is Grublet 1T that was driven by me, going with my standard rifle. I saw that machine gun, I knew I was going to send a lot of rifles, and those machine guns, high-level machine guns, can really disrupt a rifle raid. So that's why I went ahead and spent Grublet 1T, dedicated him to just making that sucker gone. Because the rest, we could deal with the rest once, you know, that thing's gone. Oh, I didn't realize we were watching that in real time. Sorry about that. So, and then just throw some bombs and some stuff up there, reposition, work on that boom cannon. People who have been on our team for a long time know that, you know, we will run rifle straight at some scary stuff, and we'll usually come out on top because we're brave. So, here we go. So now we're just throwing, you know, rifles at everything, throwing bombs at this stuff. It's all about what we're trying to do is just set up LM, Lord Marshall, set him up to get back there, use as little smoke as possible. So we want to open this up, and we know that the winning shot's going to be back here, so we're throwing gunboat at this stuff. That's all. You know, it's just a matter of just, you know, using, and that's how we coordinate our attacks with our real life players. You know, everybody will come on chat and they'll ask specifically, what is it that you want us to do? We will tell them, and it's not just me and Angie. We have Bronson, who's in Australia. We have Nick, who's in India. We have HB, who's in Germany. Like, you know, we're a team, and we're from all over, and we work together. But we just goof off. We're not like hard asses about it. We just love to be silly and have fun and just enjoy our day, you know. Enjoy Boom Beach. It's fun. So on this, clearly, I'm just running more rifles. The goal is just to, you know, it's not sexy, but it works. Just throw some bombs back there. Work on all these cannons. I didn't mean to watch that in real time. So 56 seconds, you get what's happening. Throw bombs, kill cannons. This is Grublet. Alright, just for the sake of it. So, and then Grublet. I knew, you know, figured we could go ahead and you could go ahead and work on getting the rest of those rockets down. I don't think he quite pulled it off, but you know, he got rid of this one cannon, and he's Grublet. I have videos. Some of you guys on this team were, you know, making comments about Grublet and asking questions. I actually have some YouTube videos on this channel of some Grublet player bases. You know, I'm sorry I didn't have any I could share in chat last night. I just didn't have any available. So, Silence. Silence is the account that I learned how to run Rifleman on. It was just kind of started as kind of a, just like, oh, I'll just try it. And it seemed like more and more my most successful attacks were coming on the Silence account. So that's how it's just like, you know, this, if it's working, use it. So we're just sending up. Again, on this run, it was all about just moving this cannon and this cannon and that cannon. I don't remember how well we did. We did that one. Oh, we couldn't go back for that one, but that was okay. So it was alright. Here we go. And alright, so this was Lord Marshall. So this is one of my best friends in the entire universe. This is his account, but he gave us access to it to run special types of missions, and for this recruiting drive, this was a special type of mission. So we've done all this stuff and we cleared out all this path. Now we send Lord Marshall, driven by my love, Miss Angie, and we did boost his gunboat statues, like 2 or 3 of them, I don't recall, doesn't really matter, but we just drop there, flare there, you know. And we've done this, we have seen this base like a billion times, and whether we've won against it or lost against it, we've always known what to do. You know, and it's nice for our first time, for mine and Angie's first time ever actually playing against Foxtrot, you know, coming to this stronger team with but with less success rate. You know, I was surprised at how easy it was. I was like, oh, that was easy. So now I'm going to go back to our team and say, yeah, guys, we're doing Foxtrot from now on. You know, screw, what are we on right now? Bottleneck? Is that, yeah.
Yeah, we do Tinderbox when we're all available.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, Tinderbox is our hard one right now. So we're still working on that. Oh, but it doesn't matter. So the point was, Lord Marshall, we knew how Lord Marshall was going to get rid of those rockets. We knew who was going to drive it. And You know, she's awesome. So, and then we looked at that shocker. Okay, so this was driven by Angie. There was a bit of a miss smoke. Is that kind of what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. She couldn't get ahead of her troops, and it just kind of whatever. But it ended up on a hilarious note, because this one little warrior, he was the only one left standing, and he almost took it out. He got it within like 14,000, and this stuff here on Foxtrot, it's high, so I'm not going to show a replay of him just swatting. And then this was none defense, and this of course is my main account. However, this attack was driven by my love, Miss Angie. She's just got those, you know, those beautiful lady hands, so I love to let her run the skill attacks. You know, I run the boring stuff. Just go out there and fight some shit. Yeah, that's me. Angie gets all the fun work, but she's really good at it. So we're just going to show it off. You know what we're doing if you've seen us work. If you're on our team, or if you're on a team we've ever recruited on, or whatever, and you're watching this video, you've seen this trick. We didn't invent it. It was taught to us. I noticed she did a little kind of reflare just to make sure everything was okay. You know, and then she just kept that boom shock for as long as she could. You know, and after that it was just a numbers game. And, you know, the critters there was just kind of, well, what the hell else are you going to do? So, there you go. But it was fun. I loved it. Guys, you have been absolutely awesome as a host to us. And I never promised that I was going to stay. I never promised that I didn't have nefarious purposes. But I never did anything mean. I never said anything rude. And I mean that. Y'all have been very nice. And I want to thank you for that. And I'm glad, whether any of y'all joined my team or not, I'm glad that I was able to come over and help out. So, you now have our YouTube channel. You now know who we are. We are still Unboomable. I want to thank all of you so much for watching. And as always, please, be safe.